I just patted my shoulder as she holstered her weapon. "I'll save you a seat at lunch." "Thanks." I hurriedly wiped down my blade and did my best to ignore the pitying looks from the other girls as I marched determinedly to the edge of the training ring. Yana was busy reattaching the training dummy's head, so I sheathed my sword and stood at attention with my hands folded at the small of my back. When the last of the girls had left the room, Yana set the newly recapitated dummy against the wall and turned to me. "At ease, Ingrid. It's not that kind of talk." The tension drained from my shoulders. "I know protocol dictates that when in the presence of a superior officer, Stop right there." Yana tilted her head so her charcoal braids fell over one shoulder. Her russet-brown skin was pinked from exertion and drops of sweat trickled down her muscular arms. With her high tolerance for pain and her low tolerance for drama, Yana was an ideal leader. But it was her compassion that made her unique among the high-ranking shield maidens. She'd taken me under her wing from the first day of my tryouts, and she'd been my champion ever since. I honestly didn't know where I'd be without her. Now she tilted her head and lowered her voice. "I need you to forget protocol for a minute." "I thought we were never supposed to forget protocol. Squad above self, right?" "Always," Yana nodded. "But in this case, the squad needs you to deviate from routine. I want you to help me with an assignment, and I'm going to need you to lose the whole superior officer mindset to do it." Now I'm really confused. Yana's eyes twinkled. "Let's take a walk." "Won't you be late for your lunch meeting with the senior—" "Ingrid Tirsdatter, are you questioning my orders?" "You just told me to forget protocol." Yana jutted her chin toward the door. "Outside. Now." I snapped my heels together, grabbed my cloak from the hook, and followed my captain into the brisk autumn air. Octobers in southern Norway were usually mild, but today the wind that whipped across the bluffs carried a chill. I hurriedly threw the thick wool fabric around my shoulders and fastened the cloak's iron clasp at my chest. Yana seemed as unaffected by the weather as she was everything else. Very little rattled her, whereas me, on the other hand, well, it had been a rough year. We walked in silence until we reached the cliffs. Yana paused at the edge, crossing her arms and staring straight ahead. The sea churned below us, its violent grey waves frothing into white-tipped peaks. Above, heavy clouds crowded the sky. We'd need to get inside soon, or we'd incur the wrath of Thor. He wasn't hugely forgiving of those who remained outside when he'd given clear indicators of a downpour. "Ingrid?" Yana's voice pulled me back. "Yes?" "You trust me, don't you?" "I'd follow you into battle any day," I vowed. Yana turned her head to study me. "But do you trust me?" "I wouldn't follow you into battle if I didn't." Yana returned her attention to the sea. "What I'm about to tell you is fairly unbelievable." "Please." I pulled my cloak tighter around me as a fresh gust blew from below. "We live on a magical island in a compound powered by ulva dust. We have flameless candles and bucketless baths and women in governing roles and, well, countless other things I'd never dreamed possible when I moved here last year. Oh, and we have dragons, actual, honest-to-God dragons who work with our airborne assassins to protect our lands. It's safe to say that we're well past believability." "We'll see about that," Yana said dryly. She pivoted slowly, squaring her shoulders to mine. "We have a lead on the dark mage who threatened Valkyris a few months back. The same one that brought a dragon back to life and nearly killed us all." "Yeah," Yana said. "We've finally confirmed his location." My spine straightened. "What are we waiting for? It's our duty to stop him before he hurts anyone else." And it was. The Shieldmaiden Squadron defended Valkyris' virtues of honour, kindness and equality, and we ensured no harm came to our island, our chieftains or our people. Though our colony was protected by magic, we still relied on our warriors to uphold its values and protect the lands beyond our borders from threats, even unimaginable ones. We are going after the Dark Mage. Yana spoke slowly. But why is she being so careful? Who's on our hunt team? Idis is young, but she's one of the strongest fighters we...